Hello everybody and welcome to today's 20-minute Pilates reset. It's going to be pretty chill today, pretty stretchy. So hopefully that's all right with everybody. When you're ready, you can find your way down to your mat. Find a comfortable seated position, whatever you think that's going to be for you today. I kind of want to go in a long butterfly. That's kind of how I'm feeling. You can anchor your sits bones down into the mat if you choose to go long butterfly like me. I love that for you. You can bring the soles of your feet together, let the knees just open out towards the sides of the room. Now, if this forces you to round through your back, I want you to find a different position. But if you can sit up nice and tall and be here, and that's not putting a lot of pressure on your hips, lovely. We'll take 4 deep breaths from here. Inhale as you breathe in through your nose. Exhale out as you let it all go. For 3, inhale. And exhale, let it go. For 2, inhale. And exhale, let it go. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good. With that last one, all we're going to do is take the feet so they come out in front of us, definitely wider than your hips. You're still sitting up nice and tall. You're trying to get onto the sits bones. If you can sit up against a wall on this stuff, that might be kind of helpful, just so you have a little bit more support behind you and so that you can really be sure that you are in that tall seated position. Okay, walk your feet out as far away from you as you feel like you need. You're going to inhale as you take 1 knee in towards center. Exhale as you open it back out. We just start right here. 1 knee towards center and then open. Good, and your foot can move with you, rolling in and then opening and then rolling in and opening. Good, for 2 more each side. And then 1 more. Good, and then I want you to bring your legs in a little bit closer. You can keep the knees bent, but come up onto your heels. We're gonna kind of windshield wiper. I want you to think about windshield wipering your feet, not necessarily windshield wipering your knees. So take both feet over to one side. The knees are gonna have to move. Come up through center and then take both over towards the other side. Crazy, but it feels all right. Baby, think it hurt me, keeps me up all night. I don't know why Christina Aguilera and Britney just seemed like they were going to get me through this little 20-minute filming spurt. Let's do 2. One more. Good, and then everything can come in. I want you to come down onto your left side, bringing your hips towards the back edge of your mat, bending the knees so you make a 90-degree bend, and then lowering all the way down so that you're on your left side, okay? From here, you can bend your elbow, make that little pillow for your head with your bicep. You're reaching the right arm up overhead, and right here, it's okay if you collapse down into the mat. Usually I would say no, but here it's okay. Reach your fingertips up. I want you to inhale as you just close the fingertips down, reaching in front of you. And then exhale, we think about pulling from the back as we open the arm up. Just for 3. For 2. I can't not sing these songs, but I won't. Alas, we go 1 more. Good, and then you can lower your arm down. Now from here, we're taking the left arm, you're going to reach it out in front of you and then drop your head back down to the mat. If you need a little bit of cushion to support your head, maybe you have just like something nearby, maybe you have your ball nearby, maybe you can fold up a towel or, you know, whatever. Just give yourself a little bit of support. You have the left arm reaching out. I want you to stack your right arm on top and try and roll that shoulder forward so that you can really reach the right fingertips nice and long. Your right fingertips might even go past your left. From here, trying to keep everything else still, I want you to take your right arm, start to bend your elbow as you slide the fingertips across the front of your left arm. We're pulling the elbow back as we start to open up through your chest. Your hand comes to your armpit, and then you can unfold that right arm all the way back, opening up into a twist. twist. I'm limited by my reformer, obviously, but like you could go right here and open your chest all the way up. That's where it looks like I only have one arm. And then you can bend your elbow, hand comes back towards the shoulder, and then slide that right arm all the way forward. For 3 more, pull back, open and reach. If it comes back, it's yours. That's how you know it's for real, it's for sure. What a girl wants, what a girl needs. For 2. And then 1 more. Lovely. With that last one, now we're going to make a nice big circle. So just stick with me. We take the right arm, you do the same movement until right about here. You open your arm up and then you're going to, oh gosh, then you're going to circle your arm up and around and meet the left hand with the right. So we pull back, you're going to reach back, circle up and around, just for 3. For 2. One more. Okay, did anyone ever watch the Amanda Bynes movie, What a Girl Wants? I used to have it on special edition DVD. It's a favorite always. I love it so much. Okay, from here, you can pull your arm back in, just reach, move, if you put something under your head, just move it. But reach your left arm so it goes all the way out, bicep by the ear, reach out through your fingertips, and then reach out through your legs as well. Think about creating the longest version of yourself possible. We're taking the right hand so it comes in front of us. I want you pressing into your hand and then trying to stack your hips, lift the rib cage a little bit off of the mat. Okay, from here, you're taking a big exhale. You float the legs up. Inhale, you take them right back down, just for 3. For 2. 1 more. Good. Legs come down, and then you're going to flop forward so that you're face down onto your mat. Open your feet up about hips distance or mat's distance. Notebook, move out of the way. Tops of the feet are pressing down, your chest and your head come down to your mat. You're relaxing your shoulders, pressing into your palms, getting the forearms down. Big inhale, press into your hands, start to lift your head, lift your chest. And then exhale, bring it all the way back down. For 3. For 2. And then 1 more. Okay, come all the way down and let's take a quad stretch because we did a lot of squats yesterday and really this week. I feel like I've seen a couple comments on that. Bend your right knee, reach your right hand back for your right foot, and then just gently start to pull the heel in towards the hip, but also think about pressing your foot into your hand. So it's a push and pull. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. Release that right foot. We'll do the same thing on the left as my hair is on my face. Bend the left knee. Grab back for your left foot with your hand and think about, again, pushing your hand into your foot, but also pulling your foot in towards your butt. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. Release that left leg, and then from here you can roll yourself over so that now you are on your right side. Okay, let's start by bending the knees. I'm just going to face this way so you can get a different view. You can bend your right elbow, make a little pillow for your head with your bicep, and then reach the left arm in front of you, nice long arm. Inhale, as you reach that left arm up, you can open up through the chest, looking towards the fingertips. Exhale as you lower that left arm back down. Just for 3. For 2. And then 1 more. a little bit tighter on this side. Bring everything down. Right arm is going to slide in front of you. If you put anything under your head to give it a little bit of support, do that same thing here. Right arm reaches in front of us. You're going to reach that left arm over the right to stack the hands. Trying to keep the lower body still. You're going to inhale as you pull back through the left arm, fingertips towards the armpit, and then you can unfold all the way back. Good. Pulling that left arm in, hand towards the armpit, we slide the left arm forward. For 3 more. For 2. And then 1 more. Good. Now with this next one, we take it into those big circles, reaching the left arm back. You're going to circle your arm up and around overhead and then let the left hand meet the right. Pull back, reach open, circle up and around, just for 2. One more. Oh, you guys, it's nap time. Good, and then everything can come in. Let's take that right arm so it goes underneath us, reaching the right fingertips out and then extending the legs out as well. You can think human toothpick or just, creating a lot of length. Take the left hand in front of you, try and lift the rib cage off of the mat, try and push the hips down so that they are in line. Squeeze the legs together, big exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower. It can be that small for 4. For 3. For 2, 1 more. Good, and then from there you can press yourself over so that you're on your back. I don't mean to yawn. I know that makes all of you yawn when I yawn, so I try not to, but honestly, I cannot help it. You're all the way down on your back. You're keeping the left foot down, right ankle's crossing over the top of your knee. You take your figure 4. Now try your best to push that right knee away from you just a little bit so you can keep the hips level and also keep the knees level. If you'd like to, you can hug the knees in toward your chest, getting a little bit of a deeper stretch, and you'll feel that stretch mostly through the outside of the right hip. For me, it's always a little bit too much to hug my knees in towards my chest, so I like to stay right here, but hey, if you know how you like to take this stretch, that is where I want you to go. We'll take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, let it go. For 2, and then 1 more. Good. Switch it over to the other side, taking the right foot down, crossing the left ankle over the knee. Again, trying to level the hips and level the knees, opening up. If you'd like to hug your knees closer to you, you can do that, lifting that right foot off of the mat, getting a deeper stretch to the outside of the left hip. I don't know what it is today. I feel like my head just needs a little bit of extra support. Good, we'll take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. For 2. And then 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good. Okay, with that last one, reach your legs so they go all the way out towards the bottom edge of that mat. Feel how your back kind of arches off of the mat right away. That's all right, but can you try and come down into neutral, just tilting the hips back towards you. From here, keeping the left leg long, you're going to reach the right leg up and then just walk your hands up to your leg wherever you can reach. Really gently start to pull that leg towards you. We'll take this as kind of a passive stretch. You're just holding your leg here and continuing to breathe. With every inhale, maybe you can get a deeper stretch into the hamstring, okay? But don't push it. Don't try and pull your leg towards you. Just breathe and hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Good, and then lower that right leg down. We do the same thing on the left. Do you feel how your back arches right away? Can you keep it in neutral, floating that left leg up, and then walking your hands up to a spot that you feel, that you feel a stretch, period. I'll just leave it there. Now again, we just hold it here. It's a passive stretch. We're trying to get a little bit deeper into it with every inhale, and that doesn't mean trying to pull the leg in a little bit closer. You just got to hold it here for a second. Let your hamstrings release. I know those of you with tight hamstrings, it's tough to lift your leg. I get it. I understand. And I hate to be the one to break it to you, but sometimes when we have tight muscles, yes, they can be tight, and yes, we do need to stretch them, but they also need to be strengthened. So it's always that combination, that strength and stretch, right? Okay, that was probably about 3 breaths. So let's lower the leg down. And then I want you to take that big inhale, reach your arms back overhead. Now you can let your back arch off of the mat if that feels okay. Imagine you have the ball underneath you so you have something to round over. Inhale. Exhale, let's open the feet so that they're about hips distance apart. Exhale, lift those arms, tuck your chin to your chest, come out of that arched back, roll yourself all the way up to seated, and then round forward through the upper back, reaching over for the toes. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, tuck and roll. Good. We're doing 2 more roll-ups. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale as you tuck and roll. One more. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, tuck and roll. Good. Now, once you come up to seated, you're going to pause right there, and we'll just take the spine stretch forward, arms reaching in front of you. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale like I'm pulling on your fingertips, rounding forward through the upper back. Inhale. Exhale, come right back up. For 3, inhale, sit up tall. I'm like yawning and everything is going wild today. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, round forward through the shoulders, reach fingertips over the toes. Inhale. Exhale, come back up for 2. Inhale. Good. And then one more. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale as you round forward, leading with the crown of your head. Inhale and then exhale, just take it all the way back in. Good. Hands can come down, and then I want you to come back into the position that you started class in. So for me, that is going to be a long butterfly. For you, maybe that is a cross-legged position, or maybe you have the legs out in front of you. I just want you to get comfortable. See if you feel like you have sufficiently stretched out really any part of your body. See if this feels a little better in your hips, your knees. We'll end with 4 deep breaths. Inhale. Where did my claw clip go? Exhale, let it go. For 3. For 2. And then 1 more. Good. With that last breath, you can bring everything in, take any other stretches or movements that you feel like you need, but you're all finished with me for the day. Remember, you're awesome and you can do anything you put your mind to, and I'll see you back here for our next class.